One of the characterizations of intelligence work that I've never liked is when people call it the great game, as if it's some cerebral exercise moving pieces around a board, when in reality, it's not like that at all. So here's a story for you that demonstrates why I think it's super important to remember that intelligence work is never a game. Okay. At the end of World War II, 1945, Germany starts sending these V1 and V2 rockets over to London. This is not about preparing the way for invasion, okay? The D-Day landings had already happened. Germany was on the ropes, and they called these the revenge rockets. They were there to just destroy morale, to get, Britain to surrender, to lose the will to keep fighting and pushing to Berlin. And so what the intelligence agencies did, this is pretty cool, working with the Home Defense Group, is they looked at where the bombs were falling, right? Central London being the most populated. And the goal was to get those rockets out of central London, to get the Germans to drop them in less populated areas. So through their various communication systems, including their double agents, they gave the Germans disinformation about the location of where the bombs were falling and the timing of when they were exploding. And they got the Germans to believe that they were overshooting London, right? That the bombs were actually going past London. So the Germans thought they had to back off a little, to pull them a little bit back so that they would hit central London, when in fact, pulling them back took them out of central London, put them more in the countryside, and consequently saved thousands of lives, right? So that to me is intelligence work. It doesn't always have a happy ending like that. I get that. And it's really bad when, obviously they can't do those things or they miss intelligence and, attacks happen and they can't be prevented. But it's just so important to me to remember that it's not a game. It's not something people do for fun on a Friday night. When intelligence work fails, people die, right? Not just the intelligence officers themselves, but the citizens that they're trying to protect. So I don't like it. Intelligence game, not so much. Any comments or questions, let me know. Otherwise, hope everyone's doing okay.